that was great. Hello, everyone. Hope you had a happy Halloween.
We're dizzy.
I'm very dizzy right now. I'm Corey,
Now I'm Evander.
and we are Corvander's
Corvander's
Grill.
Grill.
Wow, what a weekend!
Weekends.
We spent the weekend literally being Corvander's Grill, grilling up all the things.
I do some things here and there. I show up. It's in my name.
We were on our men's camping trip, and it was a lot of fun. We went up to Manatee Springs.
Yes. For those who don't know where that's at, it's just west of Gainesville, western coast of Florida, just about. Some spring. It's a lot of nature, a lot of cool things. Um, you know, that's what we did for Halloween.
It was great. We went kayaking. We went swimming in some very chilly water.
Yes. Hold on. Okay. Yes. No, we had a lot of fun this weekend. It was we got to, like I said, do some kayaking. For some of the people who went with us from our men, it was their first time. We got to swim in the springs at Otter Springs. And again, first time for some of the people who went with us, which was really cool. Water was really cold. Got to see some cool fish. We got to see big fish. Really cool big fish. And the water was very deep. There was a gaping hole called a cave at the bottom where I don't go. I don't venture to those areas. But we got to grill, eat a lot of food. Yes, Corvander's Grill.
Oh, I wish I wonder if I should have. It would have been good to pull pictures up. I always think about this after the fact, but
you guys will never get pictures on time.
I know. We'll show you pictures maybe another time of this awesome, yummy food that we had. We made, and Miss Manager helped us prep, even though she wasn't with us. Big shout out to her for helping us being Miss Manager, even of the men's group that she's not a part of, behind the scenes, making us some yummy barbecue and teriyaki.
Ooh, delicious chicken.
Marinated chicken breasts.
Yes.
What else? We had yummy corn we put right on the fire.
We stretch Miss Manager out very thin across all of our projects. So support the Patreon so that we can actually pay Miss Manager a salary.
Corvandersgrill.com.
Corvandersgrill.com. And just before we went on this camping trip, we had a really awesome episode with Psychic Randy actually last week.
Last Monday. Definitely check that out.
And watch that episode. It's absolutely amazing. She's an awesome psychic, and the information on how to contact her is in that stream. So definitely go back and take a look at that and tell us what you think. If you have any questions, you want to get a psychic reading.
Yes, her contact info is part of that stream. So if you'd like to reach out to her and book an appointment, you can do that. And again, she's amazing. Within the first few seconds of starting the session, she already was calling out like someone's name in the comments. So that was pretty awesome.
It's pretty amazing. So thank you, Psychic Randy, for joining us last week. But this week, like I said, we did camping. We camped all weekend, and we really didn't get to have much like a Halloween experience.
I was driving for Halloween.
You were driving for Halloween. I think I saw Michael Myers. We were definitely by some waters. Camp Crystal Lake, that's Jason. Different person. Michael Myers, Halloween, Jason. Who's your favorite Halloween character? Like, who's your favorite? I don't want to say killer or murderer because they're good people on the inside. I'm sure. Like deep down inside.
I mean, as all.
Fred Krueger just wanted a sweater.
Actually, my favorite scary thing as a kid was on Nickelodeon. Was Are You Afraid of the Dark? Did you watch that?
I remember Are You Afraid of the Dark. There was definitely some scary moments in Are You Afraid of the Dark.
That
kid.
yeah, that show traumatized me as a kid. In particular, the episode that took place at like I think it was like a high school swimming pool, and there was like a creature living. It was invisible creature when it was in the water, but then it would come out of the water and you could see it. But it would just pull people underwater and make them drown.
That sounds so familiar. We have Steve
Hi,
Boyard.
Steve.
Hi from the airport. Well, hello, Steve. Where are you
Hello,
flying
hello.
off to?
Did you guys have the fear that there was a shark in swimming pools when you were like in a swimming pool alone?
Okay, so I don't know if you all could hear that. The question is, did we have a fear
I definitely did.
of sharks
Not
in
even
swimming
sharks,
pools
just
that
like
might pull us
a-
underwater?
A big creature of some kind.
Well,
like
I-
that episode.
I think what you're speaking into is exactly what I'm getting at.
I was
here,
gonna say, I think because of that episode, there was times where that crossed my mind. I don't think I wouldn't say it was a fear. I don't think I've ever had a fear,
Oh,
but there
it
was.
was very clear as a child it was an irrational fear.
Yeah. Even as a child, I knew like I'm fine and I would still swim, but there were definitely times where I would think about that episode while I was in the pool, and I'm like, it would definitely get my heart racing there, being like, there's something that's gonna pull me under.
The banner still has
Does it?
Randy's thing on
How did
it.
that happen?
Well, so if you're into the second reading, Randy's number is going across at the top. You can catch it really quickly before we change
Yeah.
it. I will say, so it wasn't Are You Afraid of the Dark that one of like the shows that like was scary to me in childhood. It was an episode of Salute Your Shorts.
I loved that show also, but I don't remember anything scary about it.
There was, I think this was like their Halloween episode, and it was about, they were telling like ghost stories about Zeke the plumber.
Oh, this sounds familiar. This does sound familiar.
It was like their Candyman.
Okay.
But it was Zeke the plumber.
Did this involve a payphone at all?
I don't know.
Or is that just something else in the show?
That could be something
Okay.
else. But he had like this weird mask looking face thing. I don't know, it was weird. Zeke the plumber. Zeke the plumber was really, really weird and eerie feeling. If you watch that episode, if you know what I'm talking about, somebody post Zeke the plumber in the comments. If you remember him.
What's yours?
Okay. Mine is when I was really, really, really little. I had to have been like 3, maybe 4. And I fell asleep in my parents' room and they were watching that really, really old Dracula movie. And I woke up during part of it where he like attacks the girl. And like in that moment, I never again slept without my neck like under a blanket.
Oh
Like
my
blanket
god.
it could be super hot in the house, and I would be like with my blanket up right under my chin.
That's so
I
funny.
was like 3 or 4 when that happened.
From Dracula.
Yeah, the old school Dracula movie.
You know, I ate a lot of Count Chocula back in the day, so Dracula and I were pretty good friends.
Mhm.
No, I was
Chocolate's delicious.
Yeah, it's weird because as a kid, I watched all sorts of movies, a lot of different scary movies, and I didn't really have guidelines as a kid about like what I was allowed or not allowed to watch.
Yeah.
So, as long as I could remember, I was a kid watching rated R movies and horror movies and things I probably shouldn't have been watching. Things I definitely shouldn't have been watching. And things that I can't even watch now. Because I'm like, oh, now, like, as an adult.
All the
Hi, Lewis.
Hey, hi, Lewis. We're talking about scary moments in our youth and childhood and reminiscing on old TV shows. And if you have a show or irrational fear as a child that you remember, let us know in the comments. I'm pretty sure we're going to uncover quite a few here on the show between Corey and I. So, yeah, I grew up kind of similar, like where we were allowed to watch a lot of things as kids, but now like half the like horror, and I don't watch too many horror movies and stuff anymore.
That's
but
so interesting because I did not grow up allowed to watch anything, and now like all I watch is like serial killer
Murder shows.
documentaries.
Yeah,
and
Miss
ghosts.
Manager, all she watches is ghost shows and murder mysteries and killer profiler shows and all that sort of stuff.
yeah.
But I was not allowed to watch stuff.
Interesting.
But both of you guys don't watch that stuff.
Yeah, I it's not that I'm
Well, but
I have an
he
aversion
can.
to
Yeah,
it.
I can't watch it. 'Cause
yeah, like I can watch like something like horrific and gory, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm a huge fan of like the Resident Evil movies. Now
There's
That,
one coming
but
out
those aren't like
soon.
really scary to me.
no,
There is a
they're
new
zombie.
I
movies.
love them, though.
I love zombie
Yeah.
movies. So
There is another Resident Evil movie coming out.
yeah,
Is it in the same like
I don't know.
lineage of
I'm
the
not-
others, like
I'm not
Mila
looking it up.
Jovovich and?
I think so, but I'm not
Okay.
looking it up. It's like an old school looking kind of, but it's brand new.
I think one of the most irrational fears I had was as a kid. I don't remember what the name of this movie was, but I remember like these little like demon creatures like coming out of the toilet and like killing like this like woman or
Oh.
something.
Wait! There was something coming out of the bathtub. Was it Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters did.
Because I think I remember that scene, and it also scared me.
You know,
if it's
this
the-
movie was like definitely like a like low budget, crappy, like old school 80s horror movie.
I feel like even the high budget movies looked like they were low budget back then.
I mean, back then, absolutely. But like it was just like so creepy, these little demon creature things and like popping out of the toilet. I was like, I remember like I was at my
it wasn't
grandmother's house.
Gremlins, was it?
No, it wasn't
Okay.
Gremlins. It was like really some no-name movie that somehow
so it
we
looks
had.
like it's based on like all the old Resident Evil video games, maybe, because they have like Leon, Jill Valentine.
I think I heard about this.
like all of these like.
Is it like a
characters.
prequel?
Yes. So it's
Prequel
it's
Resident
the
Evil movie.
start
Oh yeah,
of
yeah.
everything that happened.
That's
so
cool.
it's
I did hear
called
about that.
Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City.
Nice.
I haven't seen any.
It comes
Is
out
there a
November
trailer for it?
24th.
Oh, there's has to be a trailer for it then, right?
Yeah,
Because
totally.
that's
Oh,
It's
we
by
should totally
Sony.
watch it.
Sony's doing it.
Huh.
I guess.
That's cool.
When's that Matrix movie supposed to come out?
Oh yeah.
I've
Interesting.
never even.
I think that's not for a while.
We should have a Matrix episode. Talk about the Matrix and the reality and the glitch that just happened in the Matrix.
Talk about how
The
it's all
glitch that just
simulation.
happened in the Matrix. No.
It's all a simulation.
Oh my god, I had a simulation dream. I told you about this. Anywho, we're getting off topic. Okay. Okay, reel it back. So, yeah, irrational fears, toilet monster, toilet demons. I was afraid to go poop because I was scared that demons were gonna come get my butt, and I didn't want that. So, not that I was afraid to,
feel
but I
like-
definitely used to check the toilet first, for sure.
That's probably like a good
At
practice
night.
anyway.
Yeah, it's like
I feel
There's
like
a
I
lot
had
of
a
things
bunch
like
of
that.
those like weird little irrational fears from movies. Definitely something coming out of the drain was one of them. Pretty sure I thought a lot of times I thought random people were like serial killers.
oh my
Gonna come-
gosh, what?
If I just saw someone at night, I'm like, oh, they're gonna come murder us.
Oh my goodness, that's a terrible way to live as a child.
Yeah.
Yep, this person's
I
just
mean,
gonna
maybe
come
I
murder
didn't
me.
think about it all the time, and I don't think I actually believed it, but it was similar to like the swimming pool thing, where it's just like from watching scary movies, it's like an irrational fear that's like at the back of my mind, kind of thing. Like this is it. This is when it happens.
I know we've talked about this one before. I've told you about this, and it's not a horror movie by any means. It's actually a kid's family movie. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Mm.
But the
Oh.
scene with the judge at the end when he like reveals that he's a cartoon character is like one of the most horrific scenes I've ever experienced.
Oh my god.
as a
I don't
kid.
know if this is the same scene, but that movie, I was always traumatized by the scene where the little like I think it was a little boot gets dipped.
That's right
Is it-
before he turns.
Okay.
Like he gets flattened right after that.
That was like
turns it-
traumatizing because it's basically like you're watching a cute little creature get murdered in like a slow, painful way.
By another cartoon character.
What?
It's by another cartoon character.
But I mean,
It's even
regardless of who
sad.
it was by, it was just the fact that you're watching a movie that's
That
like
should have it
cartoons that
coming,
you
though.
think like, oh, this is safe. And then it's just, nope, we're gonna murder this. See this cute little thing right here? Death.
He got
and
dipped.
He got
He
dipped.
dipped.
And I was traumatized by that. A lot of those, like, that was one of my irrational fears, or not really a.
I used to fast forward through that part.
Oh yeah, I couldn't watch that. Also, Never Ending Story. Did you watch that as a kid?
I remember Never Ending Story, Atreyu, but I don't remember what was scary about it.
I don't remember if it was a bear or a wolf. There was like a big wolf creature or bear in a cave, and I could not watch that scene. I had to hide under the blanket every time. And I recently, sometime in the last year, I was talking about this with someone and looked it up on YouTube, and everyone in the comments was saying the same thing. They're like, I could not
Really?
watch this as a kid, this scene.
That's so interesting. That's like that one we saw about the Jungle Book one with the quicksand. I was like,
yep.
Why is that a scary thing?
Oh my God. As a kid, yeah, the scene about the guy falling in the quicksand in the Jungle Book traumatized me, and apparently everyone else who saw that movie as a kid, because that's all the comments said on YouTube.
Thank you, Disney Jungle Book, for ruining people's dreams.
I felt validated, though, to know that I was not alone in my intense fear of quicksand as a kid. Oh man, that was serious.
That just made me think of the line from Scary Movie 1, where where at the beginning when Carmen Electra's on the phone, he's like, "What's your favorite scary movie?" And she's like, "Kazam." He's like, "Wait, that's not a scary movie." Well, you haven't seen Shaq act. Like things that we wouldn't think is scary, but it's so weird.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm remembering now. Anytime I would see like muddy or like wet, like dark sand, like black dirt, like as opposed to normal, I don't know, grassy areas. If it was just like dirt, I would always suspect, because it looked kind of like the quicksand. So I would never just go running across it. I always have to just check, like, is this solid ground? Am I gonna sink in this as a kid?
Because that's our number one fear as kids is quicksand. It's lots of tales about that.
I love John Mulaney has a joke about that too. He's like, I really thought, what was it? Quicksand and giant anvils.
Gonna be a way bigger problem than after all.
John Mulaney's awesome. He's hilarious. But with all of the scary movies that we had back in the day, there was a lot of really good Halloween movies that we also enjoyed as well. Like, I had the name of it in my head.
I was gonna say, I don't.
Hocus Pocus. There we go. That's a classic, like, Halloween movie that
True.
everyone loves.
I don't. It's funny because as a kid, I watched that movie so many times I got sick of it. Because when I was in summer camp, not around Halloween time, they would just, for whatever reason, decided to put that movie on through like the whole summer, like every week. And it was just like it's like they owned 2 VHS tapes, and that was one of them, and so they just played it all the time.
That's probably was true though.
And so I was just like so done with that movie, and I don't know that I've watched it in adulthood. So like I don't really remember it, because after a while I just started protesting. Was like, I'm not gonna watch this movie anymore.
I don't remember too much of watching Hocus Pocus as an adult, but maybe I did.
I don't really remember
the last time watching Hocus Pocus.
I can picture what one of the witch ladies looks like, and that's all I remember about the movie. That there was 3 of them, right? That I remember. And wasn't there 5?
No, I'm just kidding. It's only 3.
Oh my God, it's like I really remember.
Trying to think of some other really good, like,
Halloween Town.
I don't know what Halloween Town is.
On the Disney Channel.
Never heard of it.
That's my favorite. I don't really remember Hocus Pocus either, but I loved Halloween Town. We'll watch it.
I don't know if I want
to.
to.
Halloween Town.
I watched Halloween. Is it Mike Myers Halloween? I watched that.
That was another horror.
Yep.
I
know what you did last summer.
Horror. Okay. I thought we were just gonna do the good ones, but
I'm just thinking about then there's Jason,
childhood.
Freddy Krueger.
They did make a new Halloween that I actually want to see. Yeah.
But the Freddy Krueger ones.
Curtis is a fox. She's amazing. I love her. Fred Krueger.
Now that I'm thinking about it, that was another irrational fear. Was I had Nightmare on Elm Street on VHS, and I remember watching that a bunch of times, and I was terrified of being murdered if I went to sleep. Like, not to the point where like I was like, I don't want to go to sleep because I think it's gonna happen per se, but more like it was just a constant thing in my mind. Like, wow, that would really suck if that started happening. And I would think about it like every day.
You know, I think Freddy Krueger, got like a bad. First of all, his name is Frederick. I know him. And he's just misunderstood.
I
He's-
just like to think, picturing a small youth Tori, like, I'm gonna watch this tonight, and like puts in that like these horror movies.
it's so
Again.
weird and different because everyone's streaming nowadays, and like usually like this time of year, I mean, Halloween. Then we get like Thanksgiving and Christmas. Like there's like a plethora of like seasonal like movies and marathons that happen.
Mm-hmm.
And like I remember like there being like horror marathons, like Pet Cemetery, like that was another one that was like really scary. And you watch all like the Nightmare on Elm Street, they have all the Halloween movies, like you get like everything like in the series that would like come out and happen. I think everything back in the day just came out on USA, if you remember that network.
Oh man, USA. That's true. And sci-fi, right? Didn't they do stuff?
Yeah, but like sci-fi wasn't really a network channel, I don't think, as much like back then, was it? Like,
Yeah, but they
it was
spelt it differently, I think. I think it used to be like now I think they spelled like SYFY or something
Yeah.
like to be like cool and hip. But I think back then it was like
SCI.
yeah, SCI like dash
But
FI
See, I
or
don't
something.
remember this like I remember the Sci-Fi Network as a kid because my dad loves the Sci-Fi Network. And my dad's all sci-fi everything.
Is that what X-Files was on?
Initially Fox.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
that was
so
a Fox
never
running
mind.
show.
Oh, sorry, what were we gonna say?
But yeah, I
About
remember like I don't
Sci-fi?
just remember like Sci-Fi Channel. Like I feel like I remember when they added in the Sci-Fi Channel, but I don't feel like it was always a thing in my childhood.
Let's find out. I'm curious now.
I'm curious too.
Let's find
I
out.
don't know when that
Sci-fi. I'm gonna
Sci-Fi
Google
channel-
this. Sci-fi network.
My new favorite, like
History.
quote-unquote, like scary-ish thing is I love Stranger Things.
Stranger Things is good.
Stranger Things is like the level of horror that's like really good, you know?
It was launched. Sci-fi was launched under the name. We were correct. SCI, but not with a dash, but just SCI, capital FI. Called the Sci-Fi Channel, and it was launched in 1992.
92.
Right
Yeah.
here. I'm the reason they launched the Sci-Fi.
Sabrina brought the Sci-Fi Channel in with her.
They had Battlestar Galactica, Stargate, and yeah. So now it's just sci-fi.
There we go.
Boom.
Anywho, so we learned those things
We learned things.
today on our show.
Let's look at some costumes.
We have some cool Halloween costumes that we were going to look at together and rate.
First, we're gonna look at one.
The live studio.
Instead of from the from our live studio audience, we have a
So, if you're ready for some Halloween costumes, we're gonna bring in Crab Cat.
Crab Cat. Woo! This is Crab Cat.
He looks so happy.
Wow.
Hi, Crab Cat.
He's glaring at me.
Thank you for. You gotta fix your slump eye over here, bud.
It's a lazy eye. It's okay.
It's part of the crabbiness.
Wow.
This
You
was
are-
his Halloween costume. He was not a fan of it.
Look at that face. Oh, you look so happy about this.
Hi, Crab Cat.
So, let us know what you think of Crab Cat.
Let's get him closer. Make
You
sure
love
you can really appreciate this
Crab Cat's
amazing Crab Cat.
costume.
He looks so angry.
Let's.
Crab Cat.
We gotta do something about Crab Cat's eyeball.
I know. He hates it so much.
That's so funny.
But see, he like. I feel like he likes the shirts and stuff better now if he has to wear those, you know?
Beandog's a better sport at costumes. Beandog
Beandog
loves
loves
dress
I
up.
feel like he has to go sideways at like.
He's like, I
Jeff
hate
Crab Cat.
He is
He's like,
not
kill me.
the best at liking these things.
He's looking at you pleading.
But
like,
yes.
you-
So let us know. Rate this costume in the comments.
Tell us what you think of Crab Cat.
Maybe your favorite animal costume.
And if you have some cool animal costumes, definitely post them onto our page.
Yeah, Bean was a dragon this year.
Dragon Bean. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't know where he is, though.
Okay.
He's hiding out.
So, thank you, Crab Cat, for
Thank you.
joining us on the stream and modeling off these cute new outfits.
Wow.
He's
Now you're just a regular cat. Hi, regular cat.
Whoa. Okay, okay.
so mad.
Someone-
So mad.
So upset and angry.
Good boy, Jeffrey. Good boy.
Give me a treat.
He didn't run away. He's right back for loving.
He's like, just pissed off about beating Crab Cat.
All right. Up there he goes. He's
so-
getting a treat. We're rewarding him for his good behavior.
We are going to pull up some Halloween costumes. We're going to talk about them, see
Yeah,
what
let's
was
do
great,
that.
what was not so great, and if there's any cool ideas. If you have any cool Halloween costumes that you want to share with us, post your pictures in the comments. We love to see. Post them on the page, whatever. One of them, post them. But in the meantime, we're gonna grab. There's always Halloween costumes. Like, how do you even come up with like the idea of what do you want to be for Halloween? I
think-
never really dressed up too much.
No, we heard about your
I feel like it's people just have a character that they love and they're, inspired and think like, I want to be that.
So the one time as a kid I dressed up for Halloween, the one time, somehow I was George Jetson. I don't think I love the Jetsons, but I don't think I wanted to be George Jetson. You sure about that?
As a kid, it was basically, what does my mom find at the store that she wants to put me in, I think is how it worked.
Well, apparently George Jetson was what my mom wanted to put me in. I did have this Ghostbuster costume. Never was for Halloween. It was more so just for me to wear around the house and never take off. Because as a kid you get attached to like a certain costume or outfit and you're like, I'm gonna wear this every day of my life.
I was a pirate.
For every day of your life? For
Um,
Halloween.
for Halloween, but sometimes I just also probably thought I was a pirate. That was the thing.
You're like a very like adventurous, imaginative kid.
I wonder if what you dressed
Yes.
up as a kid has anything to do with like your personality in the future.
I was a clown
Ah,
at some
that'd be
point. I
interesting
remember that.
correlation.
Well, I don't remember being one, but I've seen pictures.
Yeah, clown is not something. Oh, do you remember Killer Clowns from Outer Space? That movie?
Nope.
You guys are missing on all the classics. Okay, never mind. Anywho,
All right, so I'm gonna pull up this
Little Monsters with Fred Savage.
Real Monsters. I'm gonna pull up Reddit here. We're gonna have a look at some people's costumes that they've submitted, and we're gonna just see what we think.
On Read It. Wow.
All right,
Is this the first
so
one?
here we go. So here we have pizza.
Love it.
I think it's very creative.
She looks like a teacher.
Yeah, this seems like a good like costume for a teacher. So
I was pizza for a day and it was wonderful.
it's great.
I like it.
It's good. Creative.
Yeah. It's cute little creative pizza dress.
I feel like the new trend is like, what's the weird random object that I want to dress up as?
There's a lot of food costumes. You see like the
Yes.
giant hot dogs. But what I like about this one is that it's not
You can wear that every day.
right. You could wear this. I mean, it's a little bit, not. It doesn't immediately scream costume when you look at it.
Right.
It's not like, oh, I bought this at Spirit Halloween and I'm trying to be a pizza. Because
Right.
that would just be like a flat piece of pizza and it would be like come up to a point or like
And then you
start
have,
point
like,
down
the
here
head, like in the middle.
and it would
of
come up. Yeah. That's how like traditional
Yeah.
costume would look. So I love the creativity here. The pepperoni on the dress, definitely.
What food would you guys dress up as?
Ooh,
We're gonna pick a Halloween.
what food would I dress up as? I mean, the first thing pops in my head is cotton candy, because I just love to be inside of a cloud. I feel like that'd pretty much be what that would be like. So,
My first thought was pizza, but somebody just did that.
mm,
So my second thought is going to be taco, but that's because I was thinking about bean dog being a taco. My third thought is going to be
piece of bacon.
bacon.
You know the cool thing about cotton candy? I could actually just put the cotton candy on me and then just eat it throughout the night.
Or Chinese takeout.
That's
That'd be
a fun
interesting.
one. You could just be the box, you know.
Be the box.
I feel like that
Find a
exists.
way to
I've seen that.
Store the candy just in the box. In your closet.
Ooh.
That'd be fun. We could put cotton candy in a Chinese takeout box.
That'd be really what?
This is
I don't think there's ever been cotton candy in Chinese takeout box.
Well, that would be good. 10 out of 10 for creativity then. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the next. Let's see what we have next on the list.
The next one we have is, oh, this one's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. Are they saying what we're seeing?
They should be Van Gogh. Yeah, they're seeing it.
Okay.
Really cool, really creative. Starry Night, the famous Van Gogh painting,
Yes.
and I absolutely love this.
Vincent.
And once again, it's one of those things that, like, yeah, it's a costume, and clearly they're dressed up, but it's not. It doesn't look cheap. It's like classy while still being a costume. I love when people do that with costumes.
Yeah.
So
That's a good one. That's a really creative, like, take in costume. Ooh.
yeah, that's a. I don't know if I,
Like a couple's costume.
my first thought was just 10 out of 10. Just for if we're going just as long as it's checking all the boxes, then you get a 10. In that case, that's a 10 for me. No caption needed indeed. Electric longboard also under the floating carpet. Gotta love that. I would love a video of this to see.
I've seen people do that.
Yeah.
It's a really cool idea. Aladdin, Jasmine, classic Disney costume, classic couples costume. Creativity, not as creative. It's something you see all the time. It's pretty typical.
Yeah.
But it is a good costume.
The longboards, yeah, definitely it's not the first time I've seen it, but it definitely takes
Right.
effort to do it right. And I don't know, how they decorated that little
The
the carpet,
baby. Oh my god.
but
Hello, boo.
I like what they did with the carpet, whatever they did to, make it look good there. Tremors. I'm gonna actually zoom in here. I think this is gonna help everyone see a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
better.
let's do that.
I'm gonna zoom way in. Let's see if that.
Are they getting?
There we
this
go.
in?
I think they're getting the zoom
Okay,
here.
you guys.
All right, cool.
Great.
Close enough.
So Corey doesn't remember the movie Tremors, but I sure well do. I love Tremors 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think it was like 5, 6, 7, 8. Things got a little lost along the way, but the first 3 were great. So this is a graboid eating a child.
I think even not remembering the movie, I just think this is really creative, anyways, and really well done. So, and
That's cool.
love seeing kids get involved with the acting and really going for it.
What were the other pictures on this one?
Oh yeah,
So
let's see.
Out of 6 of them.
Nice.
That's cool. Oh,
Nice.
that's awesome.
This does look familiar. I just don't really remember the movie, but I recognize the characters here. Cool.
They did a good one. I'm gonna have to send that to my family.
That's really well done. I like the blending. They actually went to a scene to
Right.
take these pictures. That's really cool. Bonus points for that.
Bonus points for creativity. All right.
Nice.
This is from The Shining. I don't know what the little twin girls. Do they have names in that movie?
I don't remember. I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
Okay.
When I shouldn't have seen it, and I haven't really wanted to watch it again since because I can't watch scary movies anymore. So yeah, I don't really remember it.
I will say that Stephen King, The Shining. I will say that this costume has been done probably a lot of times.
Yeah.
So it's nothing new about it. However, I do like that this looks like a couple's costume.
Yeah, that's a nice take on this costume for sure. So
I like
So,
when
nicely
couples
done.
dive in both feet.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, how'd that conversation go? Like, what should we be for Halloween?
You know the two little girls from The Shining?
Let's both of us be that.
Yeah. I love that. That's good. This is super cute. Homemade up. I like that the guy dressed up as the does he have a name? Is it
Who?
just the guy from Up?
The bird or the old guy?
The
The
old guy.
had a name.
Wasn't it like Carl or something?
Carl sounds right, but I don't know if that's it. But I love the, they got the balloons. They got even the cane with the little tennis
tennis
balls
balls on it.
there.
That's
That's
awesome.
that's really
Carl.
attention to detail.
Carl
Eh.
Fredrickson.
I like this little baby Russell.
I wonder how he made the head. Is it like carved foam here? Like,
Maybe it's paper mache.
yeah, I mean, however they did the head, that's really well done.
They did a great job with the
'Cause-
face.
Yeah, because I mean, that could have gone really poorly. You ever try to paper mache or just create anyone's face from like a project?
Oh my
That's not an
gosh.
easy thing to do. So, well done with that.
Cute family costume.
Yeah.
Can't say I've seen a lot of ups on Halloween.
No. So creativity points.
So I like it. I like it.
Well done. Mr. and Mrs. Frankenstein. Another
There'll
classic.
always be one of those.
Yep.
So, it's
I know.
not the worst. I've seen definitely way better, and I definitely have seen far worse. And this is a good, Mr.
Yeah.
and Mrs. Frankenstein.
If they showed up to like a casual part, like a Halloween party, you would be thinking like, "Oh, good job."
Yeah,
Like,
this is like the costume that your mom and dad does, when like, okay, we're going out and you're going like Halloween, trick or treating and the babysitter's there. This is what your parents do. They do that. That's what this is.
They
Nice.
do that.
All right. This is Halloween.
I
Nightmare
like,
Before Christmas.
I like this one.
Yeah, like the whole
because
family.
They have everyone like when like all different like parts. Like what's the mayor guy's name from? The
I
Night
don't
Before
remember
Christmas?
the mayor's name, but
I wonder if there's his face turn on both sides. Like they have a face on both sides. That would be
they don't
awesome.
have any other pictures on this one, but yeah, well done. I'd love to see the coordination there.
His name is Mayor.
Oh,
Oh,
Mayor. Hey,
okay.
Mayor.
Mayor.
Makes sense.
I like that Oogie Boogie looks like a little person.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I love this guy too.
The lock, shock, and barrel taller than Oogie Boogie, so that's funny.
What else we got? Fisherman, a fisherman and a lobster trap.
Is that supposed to be like Gordon Fisherman, the frozen food fish sticks guy?
Oh my god.
It sure looks like
That's funny.
But doesn't he look like a quintessential fisherman?
Oh, absolutely. I've seen quite a few people actually do that. The Gordon's Fisherman as a Halloween costume, but this is a little different. And a fisherman and a lobster trap.
it's cute.
So
It's funny that this would be a thing. I was just listening on our long drive home from up north about the interesting nuances of the American-Canadian border. And as the largest country-to-country border in the world, and there is an island right 10 miles, I think, off the coast of Maine that both the U.S. and Canada claim. And it's where the majority of the lobster production comes from the entire world. And neither country wants to give it up because lobsters. So it has escalated, and it will probably keep doing that. And interesting land dispute.
I heard
So.
that some guy named Barnabas owns this island.
Well, not anymore. And that when you guys look it up, you'll know what he's talking about.
It's such an interesting story.
It was really interesting, but no time to talk about that now.
This one, I thought was actually really cool.
Oh, let's replay this.
It will.
Oh,
Oh no! Read it. You're feeling us right now.
come on. You'd see it down there. I wonder if I full screen it.
I'm thinking next year. What are you gonna
Darn.
do next year for Halloween?
I don't know why this isn't working.
That's okay. Let's just do. Oh,
Just
we
keep
can't
going.
get back the picture of it.
No.
Well, we can't get back the picture.
I don't know why that's. I wonder if it's because. Oh,
If we pause it, would it give us back a good still image? Maybe.
it's Well, it was paused.
Oh,
Yeah,
darn. All right.
that is
Brandon,
weird.
What costume are you thinking of next year?
I don't know. Probably same thing I was the past 20-something years of my life.
So just yourself.
Just me. Just
I'm
me.
thinking maybe I'll be Mothman next year.
I think Mothman will be a great fit for you.
That'd be so fun.
Of course, we got Freddy Krueger here.
Okay, Fred Krueger. I spent so much time chasing other people's dream, I forgot to chase my own. Well, that's very.
Because he's busy on his phone looking at social media.
That's I like the caption of that.
Yeah, the caption makes that. That's
yeah.
the best.
That's hilarious. But Freddy Krueger's another overdone.
Yeah, I mean it's standard. It's it's good. It's doesn't take much.
But it doesn't. It's not a bad looking Freddy Krueger.
No, not at all.
So
Got
Popeye,
olive and-
olive oil, and I don't know who this baby's supposed to be. Was it a baby?
I don't remember
There
one.
was, I think,
Maybe.
actually.
Oh, didn't the baby like get into all sorts of trouble crawling around and
Yeah.
like all sorts of
Okay.
shenanigans?
Again, Popeye, olive oil. That's
Mm.
another like overly done, couple's costume.
And this is one of those like,
It's.
I mean, it's
not
cute.
bad.
I wouldn't. Yeah,
Popeye's arms are not looking the biggest, but
I'm not a fan of this like suit. Like when you wear like those bodysuits that don't quite
yeah.
like work, like in this case. But it's
So.
cute family. Like I like the coordination again. Always a fan of that.
Okay, let's see what we have next.
So this is Harry Bush, Harry Potter, but it's a bush.
I made
Along
a couple's
with-
costume with my bush. I present my Harry Bush and me as Hedwig.
And we can see that, Hedwig with Harry Bush. That's very
hilarious.
clever. 10 points for creativity. I love all the effort. I mean, think about this. Someone went, I'm going to take a bush outside my house and I'm going to carve it up into the face of Harry Potter,
What do you
put
get?
glasses on it,
What do you get
and
those giant glasses from?
and it's probably like hula hoops joined together or something like.
That's awesome.
But then to have this light for the scar, and then just all of that just to say, I did a couple's costume with my bush, and this is my Harry Bush.
That's so awesome.
That's pretty funny.
I have to say, that's like a proud like spouse moment though. Like, oh, that one's mine. He's a keeper.
That's funny.
Or it's the time that you question your life decision.
Yes, either one or the other. Oh, wow. Okay, so Mr. and Mrs. Diablo. Well, there will always
don't-
be devils and demons on Halloween. And I will say, it's, I mean, you're going to see so many of these, and there's
Yeah.
so many more that are like really cool with really awesome makeup. And who really put like time into like attention to detail. While it's not a bad outfit.
I mean, yeah,
per
this is
se,
one of those
but-
things where you're just going to meet up with some friends and you want to like throw something on that's like Halloween like, and you're
Yeah,
like,
this is like a last minute like put together. Like, oh, okay, let's just go get some like pitchforks and a couple things, and yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But there are some really awesome, cool like devil costumes out there I've seen. So, okay. This is kind of a few different things going on. It
Mhm.
looks like. But
definitely embracing the scary.
the undead family for sure. Looks like we got some It the Clown, some
Still a Freddy
some
Krueger.
Freddy Krueger, some Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is that just supposed to be from It the Clown? Maybe like the kid?
I don't remember. Oh yeah,
Little
I never
trilogy?
actually saw it.
I haven't seen the new one,
I haven't seen any of them
but the old school,
clowns, you know.
man, It the Clown was a
And
good
then
movie.
this nun, is that from something I should recognize?
I'm not too for certain either, to be honest with you. Who knows?
I'm not good at placing you know, unless they make it super obvious. But anyways, what else we got? There's
Okay.
another Shining.
Yes, I believe
Love
this is
love the
another
dogs.
Shining costume here. I don't remember what Jack Nicholson's character's name was, but
Go with Jack.
It's a cute. I like that the dogs are the
Yeah,
twins.
that's my favorite part about this, for sure. They're clearly the star here
Yeah.
of this.
Cute dog costumes. All right. You have Shawn Michaels and the
Wrestling
Undertaker.
reference here.
I like it. Probably not the best like executed one, but you know, whatever. You know, it's different. It's different. This
This is cool.
this is probably like my favorite one.
Yeah, this is my favorite one so far.
Next to the Graboids
This
from Trimmers.
Yeah, this is like clearly handmade, right? They use foam, like EVA foam that you put on the ground to like at like the gym or in your garage to prevent, you know,
Right.
things for, and then they just cut it up. And then I'm not sure about if this is styrofoam little discs or what they use, if it's just more of the same kind of foam for the arms itself. But clearly the grabby parts are awesomely molded. And then they had to like slice the backs of them and then probably put some sort of like glue in there to get it to stay that way. I mean, really cool with the light, the LED lights in the middle too.
I like it.
Like
It's
all those little
so-
details, so cool.
I'm sure the parents who put this together, or if the kid, I mean, who knows, genius kid, put this together, probably had a lot of fun doing so. Oh, that's a cool
That's so
outdoor
cool.
like setup there.
Love it.
This kid is living his best life.
Yeah,
I wonder if this was his idea, like, hey, I want to be Dr. Octopus for Halloween.
really well done. That's 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
No question.
You go, bud.
I mean, look-alike. That's an easy. That's a low-hanging fruit for that guy.
Yeah.
That's probably his profession. And he just literally is wearing what he wears every day.
But shout out to our essential workers. We
Yeah.
definitely appreciate you all. And we appreciate the admiration Halloween costume. Okay.
AOC reference. For those of you following politics,
Gotta have your political
Mhm.
statements in Halloween.
I'm all for, you know, taxing the
Taxing the
rich.
rich.
So
Yes.
on point with that. I don't know if I think this whole Jaws thing is just happens to be in the frame. I don't think it has anything to do with anything. So just an interesting backdrop.
But it speaks volumes.
I feel like it distracts from the costume. I feel like this would have been cool, like posed in some like
No, I like it.
I don't know.
It's very artistic to me. It speaks in such a way.
I think we have time for a few more here.
Okay, let's not ruin this one. With
just gonna
a
leave it.
replay. But we gotta get the replay
You can see
thing
it.
off. Can we
Can-
just take it back?
Oh,
Oh no, don't hit play.
here we go.
You don't want to ruin it. Take it back to the beginning though,
It's just okay.
because it started off and it's so cool. Maybe it'll play.
Here we go.
This one's playing. That's cool. I thought this was really cool.
Yeah.
It was cute.
Very
Something
creative.
simple, very like creative, and like it worked. Like it just worked so well.
Good old Teletubbies.
Teletubbies should not be done anymore. This gets
Strong
a
feelings
1
about
out of 10.
Teletubbies.
Thank you for keeping nostalgia, alive. But I think we're past the era of people being Teletubbies for Halloween. So, however, it's like another easy like costume to do, but not as creative. This one
That's great.
I will have.
I'm a fan.
Original. I haven't seen anyone do this. But...
Yeah. I wonder what when he must like ices, and he's like, I'm just gonna dress up as this bear.
The icy bear. That's so funny.
Definitely.
That's a
creative there.
really original costume. Doesn't seem hard to pull off. So why
Not at all. Yeah.
Like, I like it. So good job.
Yeah. Nicely done there.
Is this a Rambo?
That's what I was thinking. Yep. I mean, it's Rambo.
Rambo's here. Rambo has stepped into the building.
Good job.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So not all, families and, couples or friends have to be coordinated. I like the Cruella with some
Mhm.
Deadpool and some Black Panther there.
Going full, full Disney Marvel over here.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. We did our best. That's all that matters.
I
So-
like it.
So is this like is she Harley Quinn? But like, I mean, this is like Mad Hatter, right?
But I don't think so.
No?
Mad Hatter is
No,
very known
that's-
for his top
no,
hat.
No, that's
Is it-
the
or are they both from
Joker
the-
from the Joker
Oh, the
movie.
Joker. Oh, I saw the hair.
Is that not
Did the
hair?
Joker have the hair like that? Or is that just this person's?
Or that's like the old school Joker.
Maybe that's just his hair. Who knows?
I'm like, the way I'm looking at this from back here.
I don't think you should be in a box. You should be categorized or titled. You look phenomenal. Whatever you is.
So I guess we're going, it's Joker Harley Quinn, but I haven't seen the new Suicide Squad movies. Maybe that's my fault.
I don't know.
I haven't seen either of them. The one they made like 2 years ago, and then they just came out with like another one that they
Could
decided to
be-
remake like 2 years later.
A zombie Larry from the Larry Curly and Moe 3 Studios.
Trying to end this on a high note here.
Ooh, okay. Got some demon pumpkin going on here.
Really,
Crap.
we could bring Crab Cat back on. I'm all for that.
What was the caption for this one? The costume this year, the Cinnabite Scarecrow, aka Scarecrow for God. Huh.
I don't know what that means,
Don't
but
know
it's
either.
really, really, I feel like they probably accomplished exactly what they wanted to.
It's like Scarecrow
That
or the Crow.
that
maybe? With
head,
like
I'm
some-
really mesmerized by. I think they did an awesome job.
Right? I
Like
want
the
it.
detail with those horns and the knife coming out and that's clearly not a real pumpkin.
I want this person to be my friend.
But the detail on that, like the stem and the cutout, total, and like the ridges on that, totally looks like a real pumpkin.
It
Not
might
the
be a real
creator, but the
pumpkin.
actual
A lot of people are doing the
character.
pumpkin photo shoots for fall with the pumpkins on their heads.
Really?
Yeah,
It seemed like it'd be heavy. That's a huge
that
pumpkin.
is a big pumpkin.
It's like not a, it's a standard.
This
Oh,
is my favorite.
your favorite movie, right? So
It's the shrunken head guy from Beetlejuice. This is awesome.
well, so what is he peeking through here or something?
Beetlejuice is my favorite movie of all times.
Can he
and
actually walk around like this?
I hope so.
Let me go. I'm
Oh
guessing
my
he's peeking
God.
his eyes through this bandana here or whatever that is. So
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Very creative.
yeah, very creative.
10 out of 10 for me for picking my favorite movie.
There's that.
Some Edward
See,
Scissorhands.
I could feel the Mad Hatter coming in with the orange hair on the side. I knew it was.
Okay, I like this. I like this Mad Hatter and this Edward Scissorhand duo. I don't know if they would ever hang out. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I feel like they might be the kind of people to hang out with, any kind of people.
I don't know. Edward Scissorhand. I mean, he's really eccentric, and Edward Scissorhand was the opposite of eccentric.
I don't remember
exact
the Edward Scissorhand movie.
Opposite, but he liked the little adventure, so maybe, maybe.
Then we got time for just a couple more here. Oh,
A nice meme costume.
I feel like this is a good one to end on, actually. This is fantastic.
That's
So
good.
this is a great meme of of a dog, you know, in an office and everything's on fire, or in wherever the dog is. Just like, this is fine, just pretending. That's
so good.
often how the world has felt over the last couple years.
Yeah.
Coming in the end of 2021 now.
Oh
Man, we everyone keeps talking about 2020 and what a crazy, you know, disaster 2020 was. And we're at the end of 2021. This
I like
year.
2020. Let's do it again.
This year just like, man. So, I think
That's like really, really good.
good one to end on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is that one and the little kid with the Doc Ock one, those are I think my two favorites of all the ones we looked at
and
here.
the Tremors one. I like really
Tremors was all, yeah, definitely my top 3.
So
Um,
cool. Like,
well
awesome.
done, everyone.
Hope you all enjoyed those Halloween costumes as much as we did. Let us know what you think in the comments. And again, if you have any costumes that you want to share with us from this or previous Halloweens, drop your costume pictures inside the comments.
Yeah, we'd love to see them.
Comments. We would love to see them. We may or may not rate them. We probably won't, because we love our viewers and we love our support, and we don't want you to leave. So we'll tell you how great they all look. I mean, those are a lot of really good ones. There weren't really any bad ones, Teletubbies.
Yeah, I mean, people were posting their own picture, right? So I don't think they would have posted one that was like awful, you know?
Oh no, they definitely would. I'm sure if we go out there and look, they will see some horrific looking.
No, but I mean, like on that thread on Reddit,
thread, yeah.
like of people saying like, check out my Halloween costume, right? They're not gonna be like,
I don't know.
look at how cool I am, and then be like, I mean, I'm sure there's some that are not.
Look up some bad ones after this. But nonetheless, we enjoyed the Halloween costumes are meant to be enjoyed and for fun. So
next year I've learned that next year we're gonna dress up like the Teletubbies because it's Lavander's favorite show.
There's no Teletubbies that will be happening around me.
I also hope you all enjoyed meeting Crab Cat. That was a lot of fun having Crab Cat on the show, so maybe he will be back. Oh.
Don't worry about it. So, anywho,
it looks like someone was wanting to finally join us on screen, but we're actually just closing out. So we would love to have you back on the next show, next Monday, for office hours, where we open our virtual office door and invite all of you in. Sometimes right onto our Zoom meeting that we have open tonight, but no one joined us in time. So we're going to be closing the session. And this Friday, we normally go live for game night every Friday evening. But this Friday, this last Friday, as you know, we were camping. This upcoming Friday, we may have some replacements, or we may...
Maybe.
But otherwise, it seems like we might be on a special little...
Nonetheless, we won't be there. So...
We'll be on a special little, out saving the world, on a little retreat. Something, super secret stuff. So, that's where we will be.
Saving the world's very top secret.
Yeah, you gotta,
these days.
You gotta
protect your identity.
It's true. We can't reveal all of our secrets
Except
just
on
yet.
Halloween, then you can wear your superhero costume all you want.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
That's the super secrets are for the top tier patrons, over on corvandersgrill.com. Definitely check that out. See all our social links. Follow, subscribe, like if you want to see more of us, or just say thank you or support us. Say keep it up, guys. We believe in you. If you want to see more Crab Cat, let us know in the comments. And
or if you really don't like us, support the Patreon to get us off the air.
That's true. Yeah, get us
a bunch of money,
and then maybe we'll just retire. Yeah, we'll hire people to do better than we're doing if that's how you feel. Again, we thank all of you for your support, for tuning in, and we will see you, if not Friday, then next Monday for office hours.
Absolutely.
I'm Corey.
I'm Lavander.
And we are Corvander's Grill. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.